The world of 2025 is upon us, a world brimming with both promise and peril. Every day we wake up to headlines that remind us just how quickly our reality is changing and how interconnected our destinies have become. Technology advances at a dizzying pace, reshaping our lives in profound ways. From artificial intelligence to biotechnology, innovations are not only transforming how we work and communicate, but also redefining what it means to be human in the modern era. Global power dynamics are shifting, with new players challenging the old order. Nations once considered peripheral are now at the center of economic and political conversations, forging new alliances and rivalries that will shape the decades to come. And the specter of conflict looms, driven by ancient rivalries and new tensions. The world stage is fraught with uncertainty, as old wounds resurface and new disputes emerge over resources, technology, and influence. To navigate this complex and uncertain terrain, we need a guide, a compass to point us towards the signposts of the future. The ability to anticipate change and adapt is more crucial than ever before. Enter George Friedman, a man whose name is honestly synonymous with accurate geopolitical forecasting. His insights have helped countless leaders and thinkers make sense of a rapidly changing world. Friedman, the founder of Stratfor and Geopolitical Futures, has made a career of anticipating global trends. His unique perspective blends deep historical knowledge with a keen understanding of current events. His track record is impressive, from predicting the fall of the Soviet Union to the rise of China. Time and again, his forecasts have proven prescient, offering clarity in moments of global upheaval. Now, he turns his attention to 2025 and beyond, offering a glimpse into a world on the cusp of transformation. The coming years promise both unprecedented challenges and remarkable opportunities for those who are prepared. His insights, drawn from decades of experience and rigorous analysis, serve as a wake-up call, urging us to prepare for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. By understanding the patterns of history and the realities of today, we can better shape our own destinies. In this rapidly evolving landscape, knowledge is power, and understanding the forces shaping our world is the first step towards securing a brighter future. The journey ahead may be uncertain, but with insight and preparation, we can face it with confidence and hope. George Friedman is not a fortune teller, nor does he claim to possess a crystal ball. He is a geopolitical strategist, a keen observer of global trends, and a master of connecting the dots. His predictions are not based on guesswork or wishful thinking, but on a deep understanding of history, geography, and the complex interplay of political, economic, and technological forces. For Friedman, the future is not predetermined but rather a tapestry woven from the threads of the present. His work is characterized by a long-term perspective, often looking decades ahead. While others get bogged down in the day-to-day noise of current events, Friedman takes a step back, seeking to identify the underlying currents that will shape the world of tomorrow. His predictions are often unsettling, challenging conventional wisdom, and forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths. But they are also grounded in realism, acknowledging the limitations of human agency and the enduring power of geopolitical forces. One of Friedman's most significant predictions concerns the decline of American hegemony, a shift that will have profound consequences for the global order as we know it. The United States, he argues, will remain a major power, still influential in world affairs, but its days as the sole, unchallenged superpower are coming to an end. The world is entering a new era, one where American dominance is increasingly contested. The world is transitioning from a unipolar to a multipolar system, with new centers of power emerging to challenge the established order. This shift means that influence and decision-making will be distributed among several nations, rather than concentrated in Washington. China, in particular, looms large in Friedman's analysis, representing perhaps the most significant challenger to U.S. supremacy. The Middle Kingdom, with its burgeoning economy, technological advancements, and growing military might, is poised to become a global superpower in its own right. Its ambitions stretch far beyond its borders, influencing trade, technology, and security worldwide. But you know, China is not the only player on the geopolitical chessboard. The future will be shaped by a complex web of rising powers, each pursuing its own interests. Friedman also highlights the rise of regional powers like India, Turkey, and Poland, each with its own ambitions, unique strengths, and sphere of influence. These nations are no longer content to play supporting roles. India, with its vast population, rapidly developing economy, and growing technological sector, is emerging as a major player in the Indo-Pacific region, shaping the balance of power in Asia. Turkey, strategically located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, is leveraging its unique position and geopolitical leverage to assert itself on the world stage, influencing events in both regions. And Poland, a key NATO member in Eastern Europe, is emerging as a bulwark against Russian expansionism, playing a crucial role in the security architecture of the continent. The emergence of a multipolar world, while potentially stabilizing in the long run, also carries the risk of increased instability and conflict in the short term. As new powers rise and established ones adjust to shifting realities, the global balance is in flux, creating uncertainty and anxiety among nations. As old power structures crumble and new ones emerge, the potential for miscalculation and confrontation rises. The transition from one era to another is rarely smooth, and history shows that such periods are often marked by turbulence and unpredictability. Friedman identifies several regions as potential flashpoints where tensions are high, and the risk of conflict is, pretty acute. These are places where long-standing grievances, unresolved disputes, and competing interests intersect, making them especially volatile. Southeast Asia, with its overlapping territorial claims in the South China Sea, is a tinderbox just waiting for a spark. The presence of major powers and the competition for vital resources only add fuel to the fire, increasing the stakes for everyone involved. The Middle East, plagued by sectarian violence, political instability, and proxy wars, remains a volatile and unpredictable region. Here, shifting alliances and deep-rooted animosities make peace elusive and conflict almost inevitable. And Eastern Europe, caught in the geopolitical tug-of-war between Russia and the West, is a powder keg waiting to explode. The region's history of conflict and its strategic importance mean that even minor incidents can quickly escalate. What makes these potential conflicts even more dangerous is the changing nature of warfare itself. Modern technology has transformed the battlefield, making it more unpredictable and complex than ever before. Friedman predicts that future conflicts will be characterized by a mix of conventional and unconventional tactics. Armies will not only fight on land, sea, and air but also in cyberspace and through economic means. Cyber warfare, economic coercion, and proxy conflicts will become increasingly common, blurring the lines between war and peace. In this new era, the threats are more diffuse, and the consequences of miscalculation could be far-reaching and severe. In the digital age, we find ourselves at a crossroads between remarkable progress and new, unforeseen perils. Technology, while offering incredible opportunities for connection and innovation, also introduces vulnerabilities that, honestly, we're just beginning to understand. As our reliance on digital infrastructure grows, so does our exposure to cyber threats, misinformation, and the rapid pace of change that can leave entire societies struggling to keep up. The digital revolution, for all its promise, brings with it a complex mix of benefits and risks that we must navigate with care. The rise of digital currencies is reshaping the global financial landscape, making transactions faster and, more accessible than ever before. But this transformation isn't without its downsides. As new forms of wealth emerge, so too does the risk of widening inequality, both within and between nations. Those who can adapt quickly to technological change stand to benefit while others may find themselves left behind. The challenge, really, is to ensure that innovation doesn't come at the cost of greater social and economic divides. In a world marked by rapid change and growing uncertainty, adaptability and cooperation are, frankly, more important than ever. The ability to respond to new challenges, work together across borders, and embrace lifelong learning will be the keys to thriving in the decades ahead. It's not just about surviving the disruptions of our time, but about finding ways, collectively, to shape a future that benefits everyone. The choices we make today will determine not only our own destinies but the fate of generations to come.